There's a lot going on. A whole lot that I was not aware of. And all credit to Partner Jar TV. All credit to Partner Jar TV. But as you guys come through the door, ladies and gentlemen, please remember to hit the like button. Brother, one big mix up with him and the girl where we take the order. One big mix up, bro. You see me? I feel them fault, brother. One big mix up, brother. Anyway, I'm live now. So I send this out real quick. Wagwan people, tap up the screen. Remember, double tap the screen. Double tap the screen as I come in, please. R22, R24. And however much are you, this is necessary, please. Thank you. Ryan Campbell, what up, my brother? It's Friday. I'm doing this at the spot, you know what I'm saying? The donation link is pinned right there. We got the Cash App, we got the PayPal and all of that. If you want to support the platform, you can do it right there. Laurel Martin, how you doing? Salute to you, salute to you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I got me a little new Bluetooth speaker. I want y'all to let me know how well the sound is when I use it, all right? When I'm out and about and I want to share content and stuff, I'm gonna be using this. Neru, good afternoon to you, Neru. Good afternoon to you. Pastor Chambers was right. Pastor Peter Chambers was right. For the persons that watch this replay, if you've been following my platform and you remember, I've played many videos with Pastor Peter Chambers saying that Andrew Holness territory is going to have confusion and warfare and infighting. He says they're going to be infighting in their territory. He said that. He prophesied that from last year. And if you remember, I want you to type PP, Pastor Peter Chambers, PPC. All right, so for those who watch the replay in the comment section, for those who just want to type PPC in the comment section for Pastor Peter Chambers. Because, you know, them always say Pastor Peter Chambers is false, he's this, he's that and everything, and all of these things. Them always attack Pastor Peter Chambers. There was even a lady in the comment section talking about why you're calling the people them hungry belly Labourites. Well, it's an accurate statement. Then if you sell your vote for $5,000, you know hungry belly, brother. You know, you then say no one got God, no one got belly. No, what? So that's not disrespect. That's not disrespect. Have some pride in yourself. You see what I deal with? Like, you know what I mean? Why you sell out your vote? You sell out your kids, them future, your grandkids, your great grandkids. You don't care about the policies and the performances of the individuals as long as them give 15 grand and 10 grand, you go vote for them. Yes, a sellout. Yes, a hungry belly, yes. And if there's a PMP doing it, you're a hungry belly comrade. And if you're a Labourite doing it, you're a hungry belly Labourite. It's just the truth. You understand? So who the cap fit, let them wear it. If you're not hungry belly and you're voting for policy, it doesn't apply to you. So if you're a Labourite that does not do that, you shouldn't be upset. You're going like saying, no, say, you know, see them up on television and talk about, oh, if I get my 5 grand, I not go no conference, I not come on the bus. If I get my package, I say, what? I saw it realistic because I'm fine. This is new to me. Alright? This is new to me. Because me not really into them politics thing like that from day one. Juliet go for the party leadership. Where you say Juliet go for the party leadership? Boy, I tell you say one bag. I was problem. Oh, where I deal with mama? PPPC. Big up yourself. PPC. That is it. Let me say Naila Brown. She lucky. Most Jamaicans are herself. What? Forward with it, bro. Forward with it. Me know want. Anytime I move for half of this, them people I get mad, you know. Anytime I move for half of this, them people I get mad. Respect. Oh. Yeah, man. Oh, yeah, me start out. Alright, make we play this. Fix your face, miss. Fix your face. But you're not do no more. They feel like. You make them stress out there.
We were with the inter. St. Andrew and
him they want. They're gonna make on hear it for yourself. Taking this.
JLP General Secretary Dr. Horace Chang says a delegate's vote may not be necessary to settle the selection of standard bearers in 2 seats, North Central St. Andrew and Northeast Manchester ahead of the next general election. He was speaking on Nationwide this morning on Thursday.
We have different mechanisms setting them. We settle them by internal. This delegate was just one operation. I'm not sure we recommend it for those seats, which is why they're taking some time to settle. But delegate votes is part of it, but the officers can settle it. Central executives appoints the candidate for the seat or the caretaker for the seat. We are with the internal mechanisms which are at work and will be settled without any problem. It's not sure.
Guys, how is the audio? I want to tell me how the audio is. How the audio. Clean it, nice it, crisp. I remember to tap up the screen. Watch now. I mean just turn on my camera, so just don't worry about that. Go and listen.
The possibility of a selection contest arose following the Good Friday announcement by State Minister of Tourism, Senator Delano Seavite, that he would be vying to represent the GLP in North Central St. Andrew. The other aspirant is attorney Christian Tavares Finson. In his announcement, Seavite said he had the full support of outgoing MP Carson Muda. It's understood that Seavite's announcement raised eyebrows within the party. Nationwide sources said Tavares Finson, the son of GLP veteran and Senate President Tom Tavares Finson, was to have shortly been named the party's standard bearer in the constituency. Meanwhile, in northeast Manchester, GLP veteran Audley Shaw will not be seeking re-election. The 2 aspirants to replace him are Craighead Councillor Omar Miller and Principal of Homewood Technical High School Hydron Mikulski. Shaw endorsed Miller in 2024. Dr. Chang says the party should settle all contentious seats by the end of May.
The budget candidate until nomination day, and that's when you settle your candidates. Others may cause time to review, and they are being looked at. There are 2 strong JLP seats. We'll win them. There has been some discussion around who should go forward, but we settle it pretty fast. The others, we have a candidate in every seat literally, but those 2 seats, the members are looking at retiring. Then, Mr. Mr. Shaw has indicated retiring, and we're looking at how we settle the appropriate candidate for that seat. It's not something you can do on a immediate basis. There are many candidates at a certain level who are hesitant to enter politics now, not only for a number of reasons, which can be discussed at another stage, and we should have settlement in North Central. We'll settle them going forward for this month.
Dr. Horace Chang, General Secretary of the GLP.
Jamaica, I spoke about the internal debacle last night.
Yeah.
And how convenient is it for Horace Chang to come up this morning to say to you there'll be no challenge, there'll be no runoff. But I want to tell you tonight, Jamaica, that Warren Newby plans to carry the JLP to court.
Court, you know?
And I'm equally hearing tonight that Delano Seavite equally will be carrying the JLP to court. I don't think Jamaica just heard what I said. Newby has given Chang and Andrew Holness 7 days to declare him the standard bearer. Delano, I gather, Holness met with Delano and told him, and Delano said he's not standing down.
Wow.
And it has gotten so bad because the delegates are saying Holness told them about this election and how this election is important. Producer, remind them what them party leader told them a few weeks ago about selection. Remind them what the party leader told them about selection. Why?
When there,
All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
some of you may be wondering why the need for a selection. The question as to who should represent a constituency often arises when there is a vacancy or the leadership or organization is not fully settled with the incumbent or existing representative and other persons have indicated their interest to lead. While the party leader does reserve some privilege to determine who ultimately represents the party, the Jamaica Labour Party is a democratic institution, which means that we will, as far as possible, seek your views in the decision-making process. A selection is therefore the most democratic, respectful, and definitive way to get the views of the workers and delegates as to who they prefer to lead them. The Jamaica Labour Party is also an orderly, rules-based institution. We have rules and regulations, we plan and prepare in advance, we put systems in place, and we are respectful of people and resources.
Okay.
You will see that the party has implemented a system of voting similar to the national electoral system for this exercise. I urge the candidates and supporters to abide by the rules. The Jamaica Labour Party is a fair and equitable institution. We uphold and promote the rights of our members, and we give all a fair chance and hearing. I wish to assure the candidates that and their supporters that the party secretariat has taken a neutral stance and has not given favor to any of the two candidates.
All right.
This exercise has not been set up to put any candidate at a disadvantage, and such views and rumors must end.
We have to play that back.
Does reserve some is a vacancy.
No, sir. We have to play that back.
I'm going to remind you tonight.
Yeah, man. We have to play that back.
I'm going to remind you.
Huh?
We have to go down memory lane for know where they're going. We have to go down memory lane for know where they're going.
Some of you may be wondering why the need for a selection. The question as to who should represent a constituency often arises when there is a vacancy,
Right.
or the leadership or organization is not fully settled with the incumbent or existing representative and other persons have indicated their interest to lead. While the party leader does reserve some privilege to determine who ultimately represents the party, the Jamaica Labour Party is a democratic institution, which means that we will, as far as possible, seek your views in the decision-making process. A selection is therefore the most democratic, respectful, and definitive way to get the views of the workers and delegates as to who they prefer to lead them. The Jamaica Labour Party is also an orderly, rules-based institution. We have rules and regulations, we plan and prepare in advance, we put systems in place, and we are respectful of people and resources. You will see that the party has implemented a system of voting similar to the national electoral system for this exercise. I urge the candidates and supporters to abide by the rules. The Jamaica Labour Party is a fair and equitable institution. We uphold and promote the rights of our members, and we give all a fair chance and hearing. I wish to assure the candidates that and their supporters that the party secretariat has taken a neutral stance and has not given favor to any of the two candidates. This exercise has not been set up to put any candidate at a disadvantage, and such views and rumors must end.
That's what he said when James are run against Moreland. So, wholeness, how comes Chang now saying that no selection is needed for these two seats?
Exactly.
If it is you have people who have interest in the seat, it's not one person has interest in the seat, Jamaica. Tavares Finson's son and Delano Seabright. how then you're going to say that, you know, see how this is conveniently hypocrisy.
Mm-hmm.
It's not adding up Jamaica. No run off the feather. I'll soon come back to feather because I have gathered some serious intelligence tonight.
Mm-mm.
You don't want to know what I know here, Jamaica. Central Clarendon. Mike Henry is almost 90 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And I am now gathering that Mike Henry says in going independent.
Hey.
I don't think you just heard what I said, Courtney.
The Mike Henry.
Mike Henry finished with them. Lester Henry finished with them. And I gathered that a high-level meeting was called. And Lester Henry and the people of Central Clarendon. The people of Central Clarendon, Jamaica. Anything Henry said is law down there. So, Jamaica, I am telling you, it is that bad over there. It is, Courtney, you know that I don't walk and spread lies, you know, Jamaica. You know, Jamaica, one thing you know about me is that I don't walk and spread propaganda. But I lay, a pla, fre, I go on over there. And what I can tell you tonight, Warren Newby, so if he don't get an answer in 7 days, as a matter of fact, I am further being told to Jamaica that only say not time than they dead body, Newby can't get the seat.
Wow. Mm-hmm.
And it has gone even further. Let me tell you what because I get all of the details to my phone, you know. Hear this talk properly. Come. Talk it up. Where you see?
Write it up. The bottom one, the lines draw. Loyalty to oldness says the land can't get it over in dead body. And and his backers saying he is not backing down. Okay. Yes.
Yeah, hear it? Lines drawn. Loyalist to wholeness. Say Delano can't get it under his dead body.
Wow.
And Delano and his backers saying he is not backing down.
Serious. Then not that.
So you say that mushy, friendly. And apparently,
So you must say 30 up high.
Patricia, Yankee, bless, big up.
It's Abka who is pushing fifth.
Elga Fletcher, Wagwan, Karen, Wagwan.
Delano of the Abka, you know. Abka is one of the
Splash Digi, big up.
who adamant that Delano can't get the seat.
A be a backstabber. Be a backstabber. When I hear this?
Me not critique them, me just attack them business. Me not critiquing them, attacking them business. Cause when business are going in a PNP, then talk. So me could chat them business to Jamaica. So the whole house is stumbling down over there. And the ship is sinking fast.
Wow.
And it is that bad. When I tell you Jamaica, it is that bad. That Wholeness plans to meet with Delano when he come back, you know. Trying to convince Delano to back down. And Delano is saying, not backing down. Bring it to a delegate selection. But you know what is interesting? I see Horace Chang endorse Delano on his social media.
Wow.
Go on Horace Chang TikTok.
Allah,
Go on Horace Chang TikTok. And you will see Horace Chang put up the endorsement video for Delano. So again, it shows a division.
So hold on there.
Thank you, producer. Put it up there. Go Courtney Cox, see it here.
Oh wow.
Go look at Horace Chang TikTok.
Yes.
And see something where me point at. And you will see say Chang, I endorse Delano, but the leader tell the Chang it cannot work.
People, hold on there, hold on there.
The leader tell Chang it cannot work.
No,
That
no,
is
no,
why
no, no.
Susan came out
Me have to go up on TikTok. I mean, I have to look for Horace Chang page. Because
the Jamaica Labour Party has sought to politicize an issue.
big up Mr. McGregor. Horace Chang, hold on. No, this is serious. You see, sometimes when you listen to something, you have to listen it over back to really get the full scope. May I tell you. So did Horace Chang remove the post? Oh, him remove it. Or this is not his page. That can't be his page. 44 followers, it can't be his page. Can't be his page. Can't be his page. You can't so out of touch on social media. Could not be. Hey, how you doing, Joanne? Godson, big up yourself. Big up everybody on the live. Guys, 139 now. I need enough to do this. Look at the screen. Just do this with your finger right now. Double tap. If you're watching on your mobile device, double tap the screen with your finger like this for me right now. Please, let's get to 130 likes. Double tap like this. Alright? That me need from right now. But him screenshot it still. Panaja TV screenshot the page with the something on it. But me I wonder if I really Horace Chang page. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. And sub up to the platform, ladies and gentlemen. Get me to 20k. Alright. Yeah man, sub up to the platform.
It's interesting indeed. Many of them are becoming sex slaves and trafficking.
A vacancy or the leadership or organization.
Yeah, I want to go back right there, so.
Jamaica.
Yeah, I want to go back right there, so. Yeah, man, more go back right
down memory lane for know where they're going.
Yeah, man, we need to go. We need more go back right there.
Some of you may be wondering why the need for a selection. The question as to who should represent a constituency often arises when there is a vacancy or the leadership or organization is not fully settled with the incumbent or existing representative and other persons have indicated their interest to lead. While the party leader does reserve some privilege to determine who ultimately represents the party, the Jamaica Labour Party is a democratic institution, which means that we will, as far as possible, seek your views in the decision-making process. A selection is therefore the most democratic, respectful, and definitive way to get the views of the workers and delegates as to who they prefer to lead them.
So if that is the case, can we now confirm that the Jamaica Labour Party under Andrew Holness is non-democratic? Because didn't Horace Chang come out and say there's no need for a selection? But isn't the selection, according to Andrew Holness, the democratic process? So why is there no need for selection? When multiple people have showed interest in the seat. Contradiction.
The Jamaica Labour Party is also an orderly, rules-based institution. We have rules.
You don't say. orderly rules. Well, that's why allegedly Delano sue you. And the other person sue you because of these same rules. But let's continue.
Rules and regulations, we plan and prepare in advance, we put systems in place, and we are respectful of people and resources. You will see that the party has implemented a system of voting similar to the national electoral system for this exercise.
So hold on there. If you are going to violate allegedly your own system of voting in the JLP, what would stop the Prime Minister to violate those same rules for the electorate, the ECJ, EOJ, the whole political process? What would, if he's going to violate the rules according to the SUS, according to the Bangarang? Andrew Owens said, the law no can't get it over in dead body. If this is true, because a lot of you Labourites don't listen well enough. I'm going to hear what you want to hear. If this is true, then Andrew Owens is one of the most undemocratic leaders ever in a Jamaica. I mean, ever. He beat everybody. Because in their own party, they must sue. Because of an alleged undemocratic process. Lord of mercy.
Urge the candidates and supporters to abide by the rules. The Jamaica Labour Party is a fair and equitable institution. We uphold and promote the rights of our members, and we give all a fair chance and hearing.
And what you say, then how comes Diana, big up yourself, how comes Horace Changa say, the man don't necessarily need, the man don't necessarily need any endorse. We don't need no selective process. Mary Wagwan, happy Friday to you. Blessings to everybody. When I hear them something,
I wish to assure the candidates that a rules-based institution who they prefer to lead them.
Hear this.
The Jamaica Labour Party is also an orderly, rules-based institution. We have rules and regulations. We plan and prepare in advance. We put systems in place, and we are respectful of people and resources. You will see that the party has implemented a system of voting similar to the national electoral system for this exercise. I urge the candidates and supporters to abide by the rules. The Jamaica Labour Party is a fair and equitable institution. We uphold and promote the rights of our members, and we give all a fair chance and hearing.
So why are we hearing these reports about Delano? Since as is fear, it appears that Carl Samuda wants Delano to take the seat. It also appears that Holness wants Tavares Finch's son to take the seat. Now, we are at a stalemate which requires democracy to be upheld. And the democratic process that he just mentioned is that they're supposed to have a selective process where them people vote. But nobody's going to vote for Tavares' son because nobody knows him. They know Delano in that area. Carl Samuda runs the area and his wife. And Carl Samuda wants Delano to take helm. So this is where it's at. It is alleged that Andrew Owens have personal feelings against Delano because Delano was one of the persons that stood up against him when Aldi Shaw they were running for who should be the leader of the party. So it is alleged that Andrew Owens is carrying belly for people that stood up against him from that time till now. And it is alleged that those people don't get a favorable shot position-wise in the party. I don't mean so. I don't know nothing about their business. All of these things are coming out on the internet. I don't even did that follow politics. But this is what I'm coming to understand is the problem. So in that now, Delano got a senator position. But Delano appears to be loyal to Carl Samuda. And his wishes is that he takes a seat. And it appears that it's a guaranteed win seat. And so Delano will be in Parliament through that seat as an MP, Minister of MP, Minister of Parliament, something like that. But it is very interesting, ladies and gentlemen, what he's saying right here versus the actual action of the party, and what Horace Chang said. It is very interesting. It's more than a double standard. It is a real sign of massive division within the party.
All a fair chance and hearing. I wish to assure the candidates that and their supporters that the party secretariat has taken a neutral stance and has not given favor to any of the two candidates.
Well, if that is true, and I'm not saying it's not true that he didn't give a neutral perspective, the page that Andre showed of Horace Chang putting up Delano's video, is that not biased? I don't have an issue with. I'm just saying the messaging is not clear, and that's a sign of poor leadership.
Exercise has not been set up to put any candidate at a disadvantage, and such views and rumors must end.
That's what.
No, context matters. This was when Moreland was going against James. Now we have Tavares going against Delano. So what has changed? From this statement that he made, it's the same situation. So what has changed? What has changed?
When James are run against Moreland.
Mm-hmm.
So, coolness, how comes Chang now saying that no selection is needed for these two seats?
Make it make sense.
If it is you have people who have interest in the seat, it's not one person has interest in the seat, Jamaica. Tavares Vincent's son and Delano seat, right? How then you're going to say that, you know, see how this is conveniently hypocrisy? It's not adding up Jamaica. No run off the feather.
Yeah.
I soon come back to feather because I have gathered some serious intelligence tonight. You don't want to know what I know here, Jamaica. Central Clarendon. Mike Henry is almost 90 years old. And I am now gathering that Mike Henry says in going independent. I don't think you just heard what I said, quick.
Mike Henry?
Can you imagine Mike Henry going independent at 90 years old? What a stance of defiance. That man is, that man is stubborn, bro. That man is almost 90, can hardly walk, and he's still kicking ass.
Mike Henry can't even move.
The man can't even walk. The man can't even walk, and the man still kick ass.
Finish with them.
Damn.
Lester Henry, finish with them.
Wow.
And I gathered that a high-level meeting was called. And Lester Henry and the people of Central Clarendon.
Mm-hmm.
The people of Central Clarendon, Jamaica. Anything Henry say is law down there.
You hear that? Hey.
So, Jamaica, I am telling you, it is that bad over there. It is, Courtney, you know that I don't walk and spread lies, you know, Jamaica. You know, Jamaica, one thing you know about me is that I don't walk and spread propaganda. But I lay, a pla, fre, I go on over there.
Hold on there. Lynette say, Lynette say, "Hi Bolo, how you doing? Hope you're fine. My stomach full. All wagwan, me can't even ball out. It too much." She said, "But Bolo, it look like Henry should go independent. He would win. Murder." Hey, people, me just want to remember, say, all I want to watch all of my video them with Pastor Peter Chambers. I want you guys to remember that he said this several times. He said that this would happen. He said there is going to be confusion among the territory of Andrew. He said there's going to be infighting. He said from months ago, almost a year or more, him saying kingdom is going to fall. And I own them, I go make it fall. And see that happen there? A bit unstableness are going on in a party. You can imagine them the big man there. Mike Henry no long. Mike Henry in politics. And Mike Henry have problem with Andrew Owens allegedly. Carl Samuda did up on the other side of the aisle. At one point, if I'm not mistaken, he went a PMP one time. And it is alleged that even him applying for go independent. Eh? Yeah, you know, I was wondering the whole time. From the Integrity Commission report came out, I said to myself, there's nobody amongst the JLP that has any integrity. There's nobody, huh? What that? Oh, yeah. Yeah, right. You're good, man. So Bolo, this is just the top of the iceberg. We shall see judgment coming. Lord have mercy. Dior, where you going with? A beer Bangarang. A peer bank, then bridging. If it is true, because I don't have, I'm just, all of this is alleged, right? If it is true that Andrew say over film dead body, my boy, they can't get the seat, Delano. If that is true, ladies and gentlemen, this dangerous, you know? Wasn't there a report that them shoot off him driver and them did play down the report there? Who remember? That's no, me say I something in my take. Me say, but there's a prophecy again about Andrew's health from the starting of the year. Excuse me. There's a prophecy about him health as well. So there's a sickness in his body. I don't know if it's mental, I don't know.
And what I can tell you tonight, Warren Newby, so if you don't get an answer in 7 days, as a matter of fact, I am further being told to Jamaica. That only said, not time done dead body, Newby can't get it. And it has gone even further. Let me tell you what I...
Yes.
Because I get all of the details.
Mary, keep praying for me, guys. Keep praying for me. Alright? Keep praying for me. I trust in God that I am safe. I know where we're still right now. Alright, thank you so much for that.
You know.
Big up my friend Dior TV, you know? She said what? That's why you mark it. Get your turban ready for the whole how we ball out. And straight to the Philippines. Yo, me say Andrea dropped some bombshell, brother. Yo, Jano, Kimon, thank you so much for that. CD, I appreciate it so much. I'm very humbled. I really appreciate it, trust me. I really do. Yeah, well. Andrea dropped some bad sitting on the internet, brother.
Here is one question. Come look at.
Oh, yeah, I got sent here today. Oh.
Read out the last part. Wait. Read it out properly. Come. Talk it up. Where you see?
Write it up. The bottom of the lines draw. Lawyers to oldness says the land can't get it over his dead body. And and his backer is saying he is not backing down.
Yeah, hear it? Lines drawn.
Lorraine, what's up?
Loyalist to wholeness. Said Delano can't get it under his dead body. And Delano and his backers saying he is...
Oh, a loyalist to wholeness. Said Delano can't get it over in dead body. Just a loyalist said, okay.
Not backing down.
And Delano now back down. Wow. Politics terribly?
So you see that mushy, friendly.
Mushy.
And apparently,
Mushy.
it's not apparent. It's Abka who is pushing.
Whoa.
Abka who Delano hug, you know. And Delano hug the Abka, you know. Abka is one of the treacherous ones who adamant that Delano can't get the seat.
So what on there? I be a backstabbing. So Abka, I go and like say him cool with Delano and I stop Delano and I'm back. You know, not literally, but you know what I mean. Allegedly. Like, what? Man, none of these dudes is, these dudes is trash, bro.
Me not critique them, me just attack them business. Me not critiquing them, attacking them business, because when business are going in a PNP,
no man, Andre
then
dangerous.
talk so I could chat them business to Jamaica.
Andre dangerous. All right.
So the whole house is stuck.
I haven't seen this in a while. 200 of my supporters on the live. And I'm requesting that you guys all double tap the screen with your finger like this. Give me some double taps, guys. Double taps. Get us to 150 likes right now. At least 150 likes right now. Alright? Come. Double tap. Let's go. Quick. 10 seconds. Double tap.
Bring down over there. And the ship is sinking fast.
Brother, this worse than Titanic.
And it is that bad. When I tell you Jamaica, it is that bad.
I don't even know.
That wholeness plans to meet with Delano when he come back, you know. Trying to convince Delano to back down. And Delano is saying, not backing down. Bring it to a delegate selection. But you know what is interesting? I see Horace Chang endorse Delano on his social media. Go on Horace Chang TikTok. And you will see Horace Chang put up the endorsement video for Delano. So again, it shows a division. Thank you, producer. Put it up there. Go on the see here.
Okay.
But look at
Horace Chang JM. Me I go over there. No, me get the hunger. Horace Chang JM. That time name. You have to put the JM side eye. So these are the official Horace Chang now. Where am they? Horace Chang JM. Where am they? I am this? No man, I name that man. Horace Chang JM. I went to hide him profile.
Lock me, I am.
Can't take no Horace Chang JM. Can't find it. Let me see.
Horace Chang TikTok. Yes. I see something where me point at, and you will see say Chang. I endorse Delano, but the leader tell Chang it cannot work.
Oh yes.
The leader tell Chang it cannot.
People in screenshot, you know, in the on him page with you to rotted. Pinky Pink, what's up, love? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Patricia, I know what to do. Send me the screenshot of the Zelle. Yeah, the Zelle what you do. Just WhatsApp it to me, darling. One of my moderator then put my number in the chat, please. Splash GG if you're there. The number is 876-451-6535. Just send me the screenshot and thank you so much for the donation, love. Remember that the Cash App is there, ladies and gentlemen, and the PayPal as well, if you want to support the platform. Today or Friday, buy a friend a drink. Anyway, yeah, damn. I can't find it on my own, man. Damn.
The leader.
Oh, it's already sent?
Cannot
all
work.
Right.
Okay.
That is why Susan came out and said the JLP is not a Chinese. You remember
Pinky, a good
Chinese
man.
shop or Chinese business.
Pinky Pink.
And if you listen to what...
Everybody say hello to Pinky Pink. Pinky Pink is from overseas and she's one of my day one supporters. You know what I mean? Say hello to Pinky Pink.
Chan said, the seats will not be settled until the end of what, May? If the seats not settled by the end of May,
now I got one of my day ones too. Oh shit, we got day ones coming in. Hey, man, when I see my day ones, I get excited, man. Hey, shout out to Pinky Pink. Shout out to Empress 13. Y'all make sure y'all say hello to Empress 13 as well, alright? Shout out to Empress 13. All the way from England.
Another 6 weeks to prepare. I tell you, the election can't keep in June, July, you know.
So when we look at the calculation of the elections, ladies and gentlemen, just know that September 3rd is when everything ends. September 15th, there's no government. And that's what it looks like it's going to boil down to. All right? I don't think Andrew Wone's party is going to be able to call the elections. With all of this infighting, it does not seem like it's going to happen. So prepare yourselves for the longest run to election this year. Maybe down to the last minute, December, November. Real talk.
June, them have to do preparation.
Remember the hurricane.
I tell you in Jamaica, it's really bad over there.
You know, them can't repair.
It is really bad over there.
They cannot repair all these damages that is happening. They can't. They simply cannot. They cannot repair it.
People are asking how bad it is. It's very bad, Jamaica. Labourites are upset and Labourites are disgruntled.
Wow.
And I can tell you, there's even more plotting.
Hold on there, guys.
But Jamaica,
Big
Jamaica, it's getting that bad.
Wow.
Because wholeness is adamant that Tom
Big up Patricia. Thank you so much, love. I see the screenshot. Thank you.
Can't call July.
Appreciate your love.
It can't call July. Wholeness want Tom. Juliet want Delano. Wholeness want Tom. Christian Tom Tavares. And today is the 1st of May. Juliet want Delano and Andrew want Christian Tavares.
Chill, what up, Chill? One of another day ones in the building, man. Salute.
And it is tumbling down because Mike Henry has made it clear. Seeing that they're disrespecting me and seeing that they not observe my wishes. I am walking independent.
Wow.
And if he's walking independent in Jamaica, Feda cannot go in the parliament.
Trouble. Feda get fed out.
And if anybody know Mike Henry, and I know Mike Henry very well, when Mike Henry take a position, you can't change him.
Hear this, hear this, hear this.
I remember years ago.
Listen to this.
When I said to Mike Henry, Sir Henry, will you support Andrew Holney? Mike Henry looked at me and he said, Andre, this man is one of the single most destructive elements to Jamaica. I told you what Mike looked at me in that room, in the opposition chamber of the parliament, the meeting room. He was he went to the restroom and he just coming before him go outside. And I said, Sir Henry, why can't we unite the party? And Mike Henry looked at me and he said, you don't know the politics like I do, my son. But that man is single the most destructive element to Jamaica.
Mighty God.
What can go so? Mike looked at me in the opposition chamber. And Idiot Amin was there with me, you know. Idiot Amin was there with me. Not telling a lie. Idiot Amin, the senator, was there typing up Wholeness is responsive to one question and answer when Sim Simila was responding. And Idiot Amin said, no, him word is Judge Drake really bad. The man looked at me and Idiot Amin and said, that man is going to be the most destructive element in this country. And Mike, every words come to pass.
Ball out! Whoa, we need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help. Shift the parliament. Shift the election. Shift everything. Remove them out there. Take out the cockroach. Take out the thief. Take out the criminal them. Take out the thief them. Take out the murderer them. Take out the gang leader them. Out of parliament. Take them out from Portland. Take them out I hear Portland.
Virgin, if that is true, you know, you talk about Mike Henry, you know, brother. Mike Henry a big Labourite, you know. You can't get more Labourite than Mike Henry, you know. Mike Henry are the biggest Labourite. Which bro are go? Yo, better than say, we couldn't believe when me hear the man say. And then, nah man, when the name Marlon Morgan come in and chat to you know, I run off him out, you know. Him man is a stalwart, thank you, Madeline Brown. The man is a stalwart. The man name is like you can't say JLP without Mike Henry. It's impossible. That is how long the man there with them. You can't do that. It's like what you do. The man name gonna live on for JLP forever. In the history of JLP. And the man said the man is the single most destructive element. Virgin, if that is true, I do not doubt Andre. So when you hear me say if it is true, I have to use that context because me never did it. You understand? But if it is true, Jamaica, exactly, alleged. If it is true, we have to take sleep mark that. The man said the man is the most single destructive element. That the man said about Andrew, you know, years ago, you know. Yo! You really think, man, I always do that, man? Context matter, you know? When you say, I am from Clarendon and Mayton, and in my town, even today, you can see Mike pictures all over the town. He is well respected. Then in a year, Andrew say anything when Mike Henry say, Allah down at Clarendon. The man said, anything Mike Henry say, Allah. The man is the law in Clarendon. You understand? So, why? But remember, you know, remember say Andrew this say, he might go get assassinated by one of the many enemies, you know. When he did their school in a yearbook, I don't mean say so him. And him something that is supposed to be him ambition is to be a politician. Which 13, 14, 15-year-old you know have ambitions to be a politician? You know see man a born wicked man, brother. Man a born wicked man. That man tell you.
Portland! Take them out! I hear Portland. Me I go Portland. Why not travel to Portland? Take out somebody, man or woman.
And when I reflect years after to what Mike Henry said, let's stop Henry.
Woo!
I said, Sir Henry, explain that. Him say, Andrew, I've been in the politics way too long.
There you go.
I've been in the politics way too long. And I can't believe that Mike Henry and I live to see what him say come to pass.
I know what I'm supposed to know.
Wow.
I say that to say Jamaica. Many of them over there. Many of them over there. See him run out already. Please don't mix me up in your bagger. I tell you, start squeal. Talk and the pigs going squeal. I have never told a lie on you, idiot.
You see? Marlon Morgan come in and chat a while ago. And he might have if it take him out and mix up. Man say I've never told a lie on you. Andrew not tell a lie upon you.
I have never told a lie on you. But you and I remember that day.
So you don't know what I'm to him now. When him go come in and chat and do that, no. You see better if he never said nothing, you know, because Andre go up on a piece of ramp, a storytelling involving Marlon Morgan. Jesus have mercy, it was hilarious. Brother, you know, so when I love food, you know Jamaica stay, brother. You have to try to control yourself. You understand what I'm saying? Because but the man look like he does not care. Because the way how people tell story about him and food is like, one time, brother, you know you love food, brother. Just hide and eat the food, brother. Because the way how the people matter about you is like, you don't have no consciousness. Like, you're just brawling. You just sound terrible, bro. No, for real. At the most embarrassing. Me feel embarrassed for him, you know. No, we never play. Call me, yo, me say the man.
But you and I remember that day in the chamber. It was a Tuesday.
John was there. Man say, yo.
And when he looked at us, your only words were Jaja Dre, Jaja. If you know him, that is one of his most famous arguments, Jaja, Jaja.
Me don't feel like him and I tell no lie upon him. Me don't feel like him and tell no lie.
So when you see them, see somebody calling here, me not say Edward, you call.
Alright, me glad say listen to one part.
Bangarang, you know,
one part of Edward.
When Edward you call, you know say me no walk and tell lie, you know. TikTok, if you don't hear me, I have to listen to Edward.
Me never
Yes,
know.
Edward.
Me never know say Edward when I follow up Pastor Peter Chambers' prophecy them so. The man actually bring it up. The man say Pastor Peter Chambers can't tell a lie, brother. Listen.
Hey, Professor. I tell you, you're better than Elon Musk. You call that thing him have
Starlink.
I think you must work with something named partner draw a link. Yeah? Because you are on something that a lot of people don't know. I can declare him. I can use my personal friend. Yeah? This is one PNP you're not afraid to say Mike is his friend.
Oh no.
Yeah? And when I had a discussion with the MP about 2 months ago, when this drama started, yeah, and he was welcoming to the whole idea. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to selection. You know, want a drama, me all know me a go. Yeah. But you know, when it became apparent to Mike Henry that it was insult coming from Andrew Holness,
yes,
right, is when they started the nonsense up by Warren Newby. Yeah. Because people must understand, Newby was a part of that campaign team with Audley.
Yes.
And he was also Stern's campaign manager. What is happening is, you know that Andrew went dead from, what they call that thing there? Of a nasty, dirty Kuro heart.
Kuro. Yeah? Full of courage and him heart dirty. Remember,
he does not forgive anybody. He does not.
He not forgive. Hey, you see, him go carry all 9 names and break, you know.
Well, all he would be saying is Andre. But no, on a serious note, when you look at what is happening, and I gave a warning last month where I said, leave Mike Henry alone because you will force the old man to run independent.
Yes.
And my indication is that it is true.
So you hear the argument that Mike Henry plan to run independent, to teach and drive?
Because he's saying, if Joel can't get it, Feda can't get it. Yeah? And understand what happened, you know. You see them councils who had come out the time?
Yes, we get this.
If the money did run, you know. So, but look at how silly Andrew Holness is.
Yes.
You send Fedaga and go disturb Mike Henry and let the constituency work, man.
And I tell you
about that.
Him leaving constituency unattended because a Feda used to do the dirty work, you know. And Feda not here. And remember that Townsend not here either. Townsend dead.
So Andrew has no counts about Patrick.
Yo, watch out.
Patrick. The next man. How about the next one name? The counts that here. How about the name again, man? But he never win yet. Him always go against Patrick and him never. So him entire constituency don't have any.
Exactly.
No,
I remember I said something to you last night, you know.
He did
continue. Yeah?
Make him continue.
The one for the left.
Around the country.
This one with Delano and Warren. You know.
You register. What's that about that fucking shut up? When they come up, only 1,050 register.
Yeah?
Yes.
It's explicit as to how selection exercises.
Look in there.
Yeah? 25 to 29 of the very constitution that the JLP has says that selection exercises must come from the constituency.
Yes.
That the constituencies must have a say, and then it go to the councils for ratification, and then it go to the national council.
Yeah? Central executive.
You know, remember I'm from PNP, you know.
Oh, yes, man. But me remind you of the Central executive.
Right. So what Andrew is doing now, right? He's actually opening up himself up to lawsuit, and I will encourage.
And I am telling you, head boy. I got an insight today that Newby wrote to them from last week.
No, I'm a friend, man.
So between Monday to Tuesday, going here, Newby carry the matter to court. And as a matter of fact, Delano equally and in told plans to pursue the matter.
Well, you can't frame me.
But I can tell you, if Delano is not selected, they can welcome back the man from Lindsay, Carl Samuda. Because he's coming back. Because they are hell-bent. Remember, you have one man from 1993, the man Tam Tavares exchanged pleasantries. From 93.
Yes.
Right now, even when you look at this, to show you how stupid and silly these guys are. And make like them have the drama, you know. Because they think that them alone, PNP alone can have drama.
But when you realize that the media is playing it down. But I am telling Jamaica tonight that it is stink over there.
But Corey Donkey, this guy Donkey, right? Do you know that he's going around? They have sent him into Western St. Andrew.
So go run
right?
against Anthony.
To get him behind list because I don't know where he's going. Yeah? But what they're doing is playing a game because they know that Corey don't necessarily know this. So what they're trying to do now is just calm down newbie, thinking that sending Corey there for the time being.
But I am telling you, you want me read out when me get?
No man, teacher, me
Never read it. Never read when me get.
Source,
Listen, never read out when me get.
Listen.
Listen what them say, I know it. Coolness won't allow any runoff. He's going to put who supports him. Alright? Listen to that one you know. Lawyers for Newbie have given the JLP 7 days to respond as to why they are still a delay in announcing him as the JLP standard bearer for Northwest Clarendon. Then the person said to me, Newbie is not going to get the nod, Andrew. You hear that? Newbie not getting the nod. So I am telling you, boy, it's one Bangarang over there.
Well, all I can tell them, you know, it's like say I say, they better go light a candle, sing a sanky, and gather up some of them normally gather, because at this stage and for an election to happen, and you are right, you know, teacher. This man not calling an election until after August.
Nah, call it.
Head boy, you and I know
Nah, call it.
Yeah, he's not going to call anything
all
until
right.
after August.
Look, remember the whole of June, that's it, right? And by that time, you know, say wind down. July is hurricane month and all of them something there. Right? He shouldn't have made the hurricane season catch him.
True.
And if you must understand, this man likes to spend clean up money. So let me go into the joke.
Listen to this.
He wanted disaster funds.
The biggest hurricane preparation in Jamaica's history going to happen under the state government. Yeah? Bushing contract. You remember bushing contract? You remember the man of Portland and the man of Western St. They are going to run anywhere that they feel, any region. You guys said Iracons. The JLP said Iracons. But any region. They feel that they're behind. They're going to pump that.
And they might try to
Portland money there.
They might try to Portland right now. Then say they might go build this.
Rose McIntosh, what's up?
That. Everything they might try, you know.
Yeah, because but let me tell you,
Ed boy,
Peter Chambers
see, listen.
cannot wrong.
What Peter Chambers did say,
they're going to fight. Remember Peter Chambers prophesied this, you know?
What Peter Chambers prophesied and said?
He said that there would be war and contention in the house.
War and contention, and it started.
But it not start yet. You know where serious war going, but
Yo, Mister, when I heard Head Boy remember the prophecy of Pastor Peter Chambers, me say yes, the work is being done. I'm telling you, the prophetic word of Pastor Peter Chambers about this political party is unfolding right in front of your very eyes. Mark it down. Mark it down. Enough people are saying this and in that and in bitter. You cannot, listen to me. What they did to that man. Any of you did ever experience that or never experience, then send CTAC phone and put gun on the head and go click wrongfully? You ever experience that? You ever experience that? You experience your life a flash in front of your eye? You never experience that? The man didn't do that to a pastor. You understand? He could have sued government and win whole heap of money. The man said, God said, leave it to me. You understand? Touch thy prophet and do him no harm. So he passed it upon his knee for Andrew Owens government. So you know them will get rid of him. And he done a prophesy everything happened from last year before that. How long now? I think at 2021 or 2020. So no surprise. When you see these things start to unfold. God is not with them. You cannot touch the prophet. Enough people take them things lightly. Vengeance is of the Lord. So him obey the Lord and don't sue the government. So guess what? A God vengeance will come upon the government now. That is it. It is as simple as that, you know. So you're not surprised when you hear more things happen. As Ed Boy said, it's just the tip of it. Not start yet. That is the tip of the iceberg, man. Believe. Now, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to find those clippings, I'm going to clip up every time he mentioned that particular prophecy, and I'm going to put a video together. It's going to take me a lot of time and edit, but I'm going to put it together. I'm going to go through as much of his videos as possible and find those particular, maybe 5 or 6 videos, and find those particular points of the video when he spoke about the fall of this government and how they're going to fall. Him did specific, him detail it out how it's going to happen. May I tell you? So if you've been following my platform and you've been watching all my videos, you remember those times, how much time I hear him talk about that same thing. And that's, I think that is exactly what Ed Boy watch me. So Ed Boy know, and him can verify this. Ed Boy, if you're listening, you can verify this. Say, watching my program and watching Pastor Peter Chambers' page on a regular, right? You realize, say, the prophetic word is coming to pass. You understand? Then, if you want to be rejected by the Lord, the Lord give it and he take it away, and him have authority to do so, including life. Then why you don't want to have a Lord against you? You're in trouble. If you have God against you, you can't win. You lose already. You condemn yourself. You understand? And that Andrew doing condemn himself. Nobody else fault but him. There's nothing he can do, He couldn't try everything. Remember, say fear already try everything, And reaching death right in the middle of the ocean, You remember God. And God hard in the heart, make him do that too. To show you how God dangerous. You think say God normal? But I ramp with God, man. Remember, me tell you that.
You talk like all the way, man. Stop going like your person.
But it not start yet. You know where serious war going, but it's settled down quietly. Down and Northwest St. Elizabeth.
Northwest, oh, Ochi.
Only forget, everybody forget about Ochi. Ochi is determined that he's going to run back.
So that not secular?
No, it's not. And remember too, Ochi's disciple is Moreland Wilson. Ochi bring Moreland,
Oh!
So that's why you see the plan to get rid of Moreland. Because Ochi was grooming Moreland to replace him as that era council leadership.
This not sound good.
It's Ochi groom Moreland. I remember the first time I met Moreland Wilson. It was when Portia was having a retirement function, and I was introduced to this Moreland, and Ochi himself, I know Ochi good. Ochi stand up and he said, "This is the man we're going to deal with in Westmoreland." So it's like his protege.
But Ed Boy. So you know, hear the arguments Tinker wrote, said the wife and in Nancy eye to eye on the politics. You know, here said
people, this a part that really get me. You know what bad? How bad it is that allegedly, the wife is against the man. That bad, That bad. People have to whisper. You can't talk to you. Yo, that bad, If you know, say that bad, type bad.
You don't know about that bad?
Yeah, but that's always that way wouldn't
no,
be the
but it get really stink now. It really stink now. You know, yeah, one like you don't know about she I make fear part.
So yes, bro.
Stop downplaying.
No, but she's building her team.
Like that.
Remember, inside the foreign finance ministry. So this is where it's coming from. She wanted the Ministry of Finance.
Oh, that's why she beat against favor, so.
I said, no matter what nobody said, remember now, she is the most qualified accountant in the parliament.
But I want to ask you, Edward, you would have want she as Minister of Finance and him as Prime Minister?
Let me tell you something. You hear about the
basket? Red card.
You can't carry water in a basket.
No, Edward, can you imagine if she was really Finance Minister and being Prime Minister? I can tell you I would tell you from months to country, the teachers would be...
by the way, man, you know she's cheap. Very cheap.
Edward, remember me tell you something sit up amongst the woman, Carl, if I tell you what, you want to get one drama. Edward, you want me to chat your business?
Yes, sir.
In 2013, when we did it, get the challenge for leadership. She had a man say, which she not buy no juice and them something there, You know she can't come give it what
Hear this.
Kool-Aid? Syrup! Syrup! You know the lemon get syrup? The lemon get syrup. And it
Where she get
was...
it from? Don't know,
Yeah, the man. And why? Syrup she carry. And she said to find me.
Oh my God,
And
syrup.
Veronica. Mr. Them turn the road a vex, you know. That road I would have drive out the little kid and say she go buy something and Mega Mart and sitting. Because she tired of the syrup. You see how idiot come in here? She said, no more than one chicken must cook. You know, you understand? No more than one chicken for cook per day. What can go so?
Hey.
You know, you understand?
Yo, me say last night I cried me, you know. Yo, brother. Alright, so you have Ida Tamin, you have Andre, you have a wife, and you have Rhoda, Zane, and you have Andrew. 5 smarty, you know. Smarties did it there? I think smart. No, in this 4 of them always did it. Andrew did it to Zane, and a 1 chicken a day, you know, brother. Yeah, me I tell you. Hey, you plug in that snap for me, come on this one. Alright, go on and come back. Hopefully, battery not dead by that time. Yo, me say.
More. Sometimes 10, sometimes 50. 20, no more than 1 chicken. Cut up stew.
Yeah, she make it stretch.
Hey, let me tell you.
Hey, boy, get in that. No, let me talk, mama. I remember, you know. And
oh my God, bro.
Idiot Amin have a style in Jamaica. When he eat the first plate, you know,
He want a
second one. And she used to say, no. And she said, you can't. And then him share, you know. I remember one day, pack up him thing and go and and him a cuss the dirty back with him, you know. You know, see your man big. You know, see your man big. Me say, just syrup. And this
oh God.
Syrup government.
Teacher, can I confirm?
May I tell you, you know the syrup card, yeah?
Hold on, somebody say we have Kenshia Mackenzie say first time, hi Bolo, first time on your live. Me say Andrew Lego. You say laugh to the people. Anyhow, she when I Minister of Finance, yo, nobody wanna get paid, brother. People don't get half a pay. Yo, nobody wanna get paid now. You're gonna say them get paid too much money. Oh my God. I wonder what was her vote? What was her vote for Mama? So we are telling up oh yo, me say, Lord have mercy. Yo, no see tears them in the yo, I swear to God, no, it is too much. Oh my God, yo, this is funny.
You know the syrup card, yeah? And she used to carry most of the lemon and the apple one, because she said that is why.
Yo, big up yourself in a specialty. Oh, and then you say, hey, yes. Everybody, please welcome Kenshia, please. Yeah, more that warm something. Everybody in the chat, welcome each other. All right, good times. Just welcome each other, okay? Hey.
That's why I'm not. That's why I'm not left Manchester.
Why am I telling you?
That's why I'm not left Manchester, because something down in Manchester make one similar in juice.
But anybody know?
Yo, Edward. Somebody down in Manchester make similar orange juice. Edward, trouble to it.
Courtney, we lived on that syrup.
Yo.
We lived on that 5 pound of rice.
Oh my God.
And the 1 chicken. Let me tell you how I know how she bad.
Yeah.
If she look at me and say, in construction, she said she not buying no chicken from Jamaica Broilers and Best and CB.
Yeah.
She, up, you know what she look like? She build a cube. She build a cube. Let me tell you how she cheap and weak. She build a cube. For real the chicken, and she said the man them to cook 2 chicken for them.
No, all fun and joke aside. Everybody need a woman like size 13. Empress, big up. No, Colleen Brown, what go on? No, every man need a woman like size 13. Me I talk about that quality there, specific quality there. She a go save your money. Instead of buy
Construction work.
the chicken, she build a coop and grow the chicken. No, you don't have to give her props. You have to give her props. You need a woman like that in your life. You understand? She have to save your money. And she can sell the chicken them to the excess chicken them can sell. So she go, you understand what I say? So if she go pay herself good and pay teacher them good and still incorporate that little something there, you know, where we have our own type of vibe in a government, she could be of some value. But it depends on her intention still with her mindset there. Because intention and mindset is important, you know. Context matters, you know. You feel what I deal with? Because them pay themselves 200 to 300% increase. So if she go do the same for your teacher them, right? When she had to save the money, you know, so Mr. Hey, you know, Uno, you see Uno? Come on, Uno, for behave on yourself. Me not even repeat that. Save the money for the... Yeah, we're done with this stuff like that. We're done with it, no.
Ball out! Whoa! We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help.
Uno too terrible.
Why you should be like Cobra? I want to say to Mrs. A. She said, you have to understand this, you know.
No. Come on. What you say? She and Delana link. You don't say if you behave. Come on, if you behave.
Understand the dynamics, you know. If you continuously bite like that, you know, you run dry. You have to understand the rudiments of business. So she said she build a coop and put in 50 chickens. So that we last them. So I think we used to get the chicken from up the court. Chicken and syrup. We never get a deal. We said we could have eat little fish. We could have eat little oxtail. No, a pear chicken. Alright. But I'm telling you, idiot and mean. You so tired of the syrup. Yes, the other night, when we had the canvas, him going on and going at the cupboard putting him say, "Drive me hungry now." We hungry. Ball out!
I want to tell you that I know of him. I'm telling you,
him about eating the card. Him about eating the card. No KFC or nothing like that.
We say size 13 at the road, come on.
I probably for a special occasion where you have one lady named Joy. Joy, you know the one where
oh my God, I'm so good
from Jamaica Vacations, Joy Roberts or something. Joy would have said, Mrs. A, can I go and buy a pizza tonight? Who then she would say to Joy, who go and buy it? Who go and fund it? That is on Joy said, okay, Mrs. A, shall go buy it. It's so bad.
Lord God, Mary said, I go hungry and starve. Jesus have mercy.
To see how they move, they never have it. And now Jamaica, you can't have it. Somebody say, what can go so? I'm here telling you now. You want me about someone liberty?
But teacher, before you go.
The program nice in the head, what?
I said, I know from him I play cricket at Kingston and St. Andrew cricket. From him I play cricket, right?
Yeah.
So when we used to have snack time, Ishmael can get the joke.
Ishmael?
Yeah, Ishmael know it I mean though.
In name of the snacks, them and nobody else couldn't get it.
When that time to tea break, the man left the field before everybody else.
Everybody else. It's true of him style that my general, you know, man of yum, you know.
And he used to argue with the chairman of the cricket club. Who? No man, one guy used to come to the cricket club more than this man. We used to have it at cricket club.
That is how we you know him the true head boy. That quite if you're when the true me black him in nasty me food them these days. But when he used to see me food, you would have some of that right now, you know. Would have mashed up some of that goat soup there, you know. You mash up that stick, you have all the pig scale there. That is how him right. I remember the place you look at him and say you're so black now. Him shame. Him cut up his things and walk in the back. And the next day parliament, you know, he must finish up in that speech, you know. Him say, yo, what's it, hey, man, with you. Chicken and syrup. That is what she used to eat from chicken and syrup.
I know they have 28 bank accounts.
I know they move from chicken and syrup to 28 bank accounts. Why?
I tell you.
You know which brand syrup in a Courtney? You see the one? You see the one, I know, it's like a fruit cordial, you know, so it can make a jug. So the jug must, and it is stretch. But idiot can mean other man say he need 115 cents. I remember one night in tea out one Mr. She good can the audit, you know, Courtney, and she teach me. When you put on a box, nobody can teach her, Courtney. It take it up and she go. And she do I look at audit. And she say, who took out one of this? And then, chew me is a liar too, and he say, yes, Mr.
Connection.
At the time, you know, when everybody else, I used to lock the road and I have this. If I use it, if I car, if I road at this side one night, you know, nah, make this happen, man, there. Lock me down in the office, you know. Me say, when she move, here, where's what? Listen, Mrs. Yes, you must listen, Mrs. Yes, good. I should catch it. Yeah. I wrote that.
The one from, but remember, you know, road is not the road. I mean, the road.
Look, left it there, so, no, left it there, so.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm saying there's more than one road, because there was a road that is now in Northwest St. Anne.
Hey, left that one, then, man. Left that one, then, man.
I'm going to leave you later.
Why? Make I take a commercial break and when I come back to Jamaica, I talk about the rest of things. You don't think that? How they go on? The concentration. This is Courtney. You see, I'll find you and Veronica. Find you and Veronica use no man. No. Everybody has said no man. This, remember in all one time fella come and say this we have been here. Yeah, when we look and see Jamaica, these are the realities that I'm presenting to you.
Again.
I was there in the belly of the beast, you know, Jamaica. Thank you, Simply Terry. In the belly of the beast, Jamaica. I was there. Why you think idiot come in? Tell idiot come in to tell us says liar.
Sassy 81, what's up? Who this? Where's Mr. coming a while ago? Where's a pure bug syrup? Yankee blessing our place. Enrico said, Enrico, they did laugh. Last some to mash them up. I go think some look on the chatters, but I miss last song. Last song, what going on, mama? Sassy 81, bless up yourself, love. Enough people drop off. But I have to plug in the phone now. Sorry, I can't show myself. That's enough. The phone, the card short. Isn't it? I'm just work with it, yeah, man. I'm work with it. I got it.
1 and the 16, I buy them back.
Let me just work with it. Yeah, they take it easy. I mean, that's all I forgot.
I was there.
That much of a wicked man.
Tell idiot I'm to tell he says lie and it's the family. It's not lies. Idiot knows. I remember those days when hunger was our home. Because Jamaica, how bad it was that even when everybody else left,
alright, when you come out of custom, show
the 3 of us or the 4 of us camped.
Just give me a one shot.
At OL.
Alright, father. I see how.
Me, idiot I mean, Juliet and Rhoda.
Would them have conference I sent me later?
And she said Rhoda disappeared. It's like she catch a frenzy, you know. Where? And I am saying, I couldn't understand, but I knew, but I couldn't.
So what? You can't do that?
We used to say, because even when I am telling you at that time, you know, Delano and Daryl Vaz and Christoph and Audley, them and Nyam, Casey and Burger King and them and 70 picture now, and they know we over there suffer.
Oh God, man, you with you, man.
We need to find some of them pictures, them kind there. Oh, we suffer to make this man who he is today. Yes, man.
Georgia. More that sacrifice they make for make the man win. You hear that? People tap up the screen and I'm reach 100 likes. Come on, man. Better than that, man.
You know the cheap line. The cheap line, you say, I should never buy no sugar, so anyway, man, right path.
You see me beg you.
So let me get back to the substantive issue today. People are laugh out, then keep it tonight. Sometimes you have to laugh Jamaica in the midst of the crisis. No, I never call. I never call.
Splash DJ, what that?
No, it's like the Sir Henry.
Splash DJ, if you drop it, you should have dropped a page long time and keep people them go sub up in a dog. You know, can't go live by now. Eh? Suppose you can't go live. Brother, you have to drop your page. Drop Bolo VNR. I say Bolo TBV. Splash DG. I have an assignment for you. So anytime you're there, Because I don't have night but I do it. You see Bolo TBV, my new channel, I need to get to 1,000 subs. So I want you copy the link to it. And always, you know, from time to time, every 20 minutes, every 10 minutes, drop it in our chat so the people can go sub up. Bolo TBV, that page, them. I want everybody go sub up to that. You see me? Yeah. I'll make sure you drop your page too. Because you have a whole heap of work for doing that. You know, I try one little thing. I'm show you what I'm going. You know, I do one little thing. I didn't send it to you still, but I send it to you now. Let me know what you think, bro, about Sunday with the interview and sitting. Yes, man? Oh, yeah, there. Splash. So comes. Yo, drop one message in our chat, Splash, DJ. I don't know why your thing not forward out. Easier, you know them way there? My last message. You say no. But this share live? Me tell people some live? I think I did. Oh, see it here, K Splash. Alright. Let me send it. See it here? Me just send it out. Let me know what you think. And you don't know me how do the title and things here, man. You know? Yeah. So then you can know what time it is, say an interview and you know exclusive and rare.
Claudette, how will you buy that cardial there for me sometime? You don't know the cardial the way thick man, the fruit cardial. Like it would have called Sir Henry. You don't know the cardial the man, the Sir Henry and it come in at the little 750 ml. That's to serve about 50-20 people for the day, you know. Jamaica.
What?
That was how bad it was.
No man, she too cheap. 50-20 people. No man, she cheap, man. I take back everything I'm saying. No, she just cheap.
So she just buy the box.
She cheap, brother.
I have the box in the corner, one person. So I'll
Too
cheap
cheap.
box last our fee amount because I think it's 12 coming at each box. Yeah. No, but quite, I not too much. Remember, I said I go water down because of the big something so. The big container with 750 ml it draws coming like long water. With one chicken cut off. So it was always stew or curry. Always stew or curry. Fine you support. Or Bernica. I would have this Carl one. I don't remember his name, man. Yeah, man. Fine your Bernica used to do this. Me I tell you Jamaica. Eh? Yeah, Jamaica. No French fry, you know, here me tell you have 15-20 people. Where the French fry the chicken do? Yeah, man. That was how bad it was in over there. So when I see all of these people now, multi-billionaires and millionaires, I said to myself, it can't be this bad, you know. Can't be this bad. Can't be this bad. But it is what it is, Jimmy.
We're long card. Oh, never mind.
Listen to this question. Teacher, idiot,
What do you mean, brother? You can't work a small cup now.
He was a board member at a particular company. And when him come board meeting, the office attendant tell them he couldn't get to eat. He couldn't get nothing.
Lord God. Last some said that's why she be here, so. Never know life would reach them. Never see come see. Jesus have mercy.
And him left. Dre all the gravy him take. Nothing no leave.
Why me hope so me not?
See, everybody
me get wealthy like that, me not go on so brother. Level headedness.
He was a board member at a particular company, and when him come board meeting at the office attendant, them couldn't get nothing to eat because nothing no left. Dre all the gravy him take.
Hey Patricia, if you're still there, drop a comment in our chat. Patricia, if you're still here, drop a comment in the chat.
To tell you.
Patricia, send some. She has sent some solid donation, you know.
Somebody say, Andre, tell Marlon.
Support the platform, wicked, you know. Big up yourself, you know, Patricia.
And say the food come short. I tell you for start. What can go? I'm not surprised if that is his arm. I'm not surprised. Hello, caller. Welcome to PDTV News.
Good night, Andrew.
That father, me go. Just make it short and spicy.
TV6, right?
Remember, tomorrow is lunch day. Tomorrow. It's tomorrow.
Alright, man, go back and now.
Why you not congratulating me?
How much people pick me up by you?
Swear.
What parish thing, you know?
No, I never did touch upon this, you know, but you guys see the PEP exam? When you see the question them about the Portmore thing? Any, like, why that in a PEP exam? All fun and joke aside, why them have the Portmore thing in a PEP exam? How that is going to help the children move forward in their life? Some questions about Portmore. Why then did feel important? Small world, big up. You say she money bully. Why them did feel important to do that? Why was that important? Why was that important? I don't understand them people, you know, and they're so blatant to them things. People double tap the screen like this with your finger, man. Most can get to 100 likes. With their 97, 3 more people hit the like button now with their 100 likes. We have 157 people watching. That means more than the enough is here to have us go over 100 likes.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Midday News. Here's what we have in the bulletin. Jamaica slips 2 places in latest press freedom rankings. Government...
Wait, what? What? Press freedom rankings?
Minister welcomes increased penalties for murder. And later in...
Yeah, what do you think about that? 50 years for one pitney, 15-year minimum for one pitney. But do some type of crime or young youth. That, only feel like that right?
Local coaches respond to Mount Pleasant FA facing possible charges for use of alleged ineligible players in Jamaica Premier League. Thank you for joining us. I'm Kerry and Simpson. Here are the details. Well, Jamaica has seen improvements in press freedom over the past 2 decades. A growing mistrust between the media and government officials is eroding institutional respect for the press. Its assessment comes as the country has slipped 2 places on the World Press Freedom Index, now ranking 26th out of 180 countries. Despite the decline, it remains the 2nd highest.
So, I remember when the PMP did say the press Nena cover them enough. I want to say, them not attack the press. So I want to see how the rankings are reflect the dictatorship trend that is happening in Jamaica. Do you guys believe that this is a reflection of the dictatorship style of government? Think about it.
Caribbean nation.
So we are 44 in the corruption index, and our freedom of the press is dropped to 2 down.
Behind Trinidad and Tobago, which climbed 6 places to 19th and now leads the region.
Wow.
The 23rd annual World Press Freedom Index was released by Reporters Without Borders to mark the May 3 observation of World Press Freedom Day. Norway retained its top position, while North Korea remained last at 180th. The National Integrity Action NIA is ramping up support for civil society groups in Jamaica. NIA's principal director Daniel Archer says the goal is to help these groups set up permanent offices and become long-term agents of change. That NIA will play a role in this transformative initiative.
Shout out to Miss Danielle Archer. I love this lady, man. She is just awesome. Awesome. I love her. She's amazing. I'm telling you. We need more lady like her in the society. Hey, Fatty Riley, what's up?
Improving communication of CSOs to strengthen democracy. We want to not just build a framework, but create a movement. And together we aim to collaborate on developing a comprehensive working paper that will shape our approach and create a dynamic secretariat. The European Union's Aniceta Rodriguez-Ruiz applauded the initiative, praising NIA's role in promoting democracy.
Hey, Missy Jump is there. NIA, nice.
Advice and transparency.
For its continued advocacy around democracy issues and its role as civil society agent for change in promoting human rights, not only through its contribution to the empowerment of right holders, awareness raising, and fostering accountability and transparency, which are...
Thank you guys so much for having us go over 100. Can we make it to 150?
so vital to the enjoyment of all human rights.
It's all part of a push to strengthen accountability and citizen empowerment across the island. One government official has welcomed the newly passed murder sentencing laws, describing them as a strong signal of the administration's commitment to tackling crime. Information Minister.
Man, my day one's pulling up today, boy. Man, shout out to Mob Only Uncut, man. Everybody say salute to Mob Only Uncut, one of my day ones. He's also a content creator, you know what I'm saying? A businessman, a father. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, subscribe to Mob Only Uncut. Check him out. Brother live overseas in America. You know what I mean? Check him out, man. That's the broski right there, man.
Dr. Dana Morris Dixon says the tougher penalties prove that the government is serious about dealing with violent offenders and protecting public safety. Shanila Pullen reports.
Jamaica recorded 150.
No, you see, having people that unalive people. Yes, Splash Digi. Yes, thank you so much for that, bro. Having people get higher sentences for unaliving other people is fine and good. But guess what? We need a balance. What about the child molesters? Why the child molesters they now get 8 years in a prison when they touch one little picnic? What go on for that? Eh? So then can't want to that. What you dealing with? Yeah, them should have the same amount of time in a prison because you can unalive somebody, but when you molest somebody, especially a child, that individual grows up in trauma all of their life. So them have a life of trauma because of you. That if them live through it. Zane, so I'm to your sex offender registry list, I mean Delroy Chuck. Why you don't want to release the sex offender registry list? Huh? What about that? So let's have some balance. The man them will touch a female them and them something there. Whether them are adult or not. What about that? Yes, class prefect. That is what I heard. It's alleged that a lot of the politicians them are on a certain side. And maybe, I don't know. Oh Lord have mercy. Yo, that's some no sir. Boy, are the worst justice minister I ever seen in our world, like ever. If there's somebody else, please point me to them because that dude is the worst. And the man is like him support injustice. Wham depend. What can go so? So them have 15 years somebody we have a board gun. If you unalive somebody, you get 50 years in a prison. What about illicit enrichment? People that are in government that has the trust of the entire nation to build not just us but the future, and they go against that and they violate us and the future generations. I think they should get up to 100 years in prison, mandatory, before they can request any bail. I bet if you do that, you would have people thinking 5 times before they come try rob money or decide or try if you come with no nepotism or no cronyism. Huh? Oh shoot, Lord of mercy. I'm getting a call, y'all. I'm getting a call.
Hola.
Yes, my dear. Good afternoon. I am at the spot and I'm wrapping up this live stream. Yes. So what time she said she ready? Alright, I'm going to leave here, so I kind of, when I go end the live as soon and then I go down here, I go get fresh up and so. So, alright, timing. Alright, sweetie. Alright. So, what may I say? Zine, the illicit enrichment people and people that are robbed with tax dollars, I think they should get 100 years. 70 lease. You understand? And even them family member get locked up too. If any of them family member put on no paper with their knowledge, if they have any idea, say they wanna use them to steal money, them to get locked up for 50 years. Whether they pick there or not, I care zero. As long as them have knowledge, them to get time in a prison. You understand? And one of the other things that them think they need to do law education in school. They need to do constitutional education in school. It needs to be mandatory. So nobody can say, oh, you know, me never didn't know and I'm ignorant of the law. We don't want to hear that. There needs to be an effort to teach the population about their rights by the government and the educational institutions. This is one of my recommendations. Yeah, it's one of my recommendations. You know what I'm saying?
Public safety. Shimona Pullen reports.
Jamaica recorded 150 murders between January 1 and March 15 this year. This is about 70 fewer than the 228 during the same period in 2024. On Tuesday, the House of
70 fewer. But the police then killed 106 or 107 already. You see how that adds up? Moving on.
Representatives passed new legislation amending the country's murder sentencing laws. The changes introduced significantly longer mandatory minimum sentences for both capital and non-capital murder, marking one of the most substantial sentencing reforms in recent years. Speaking at Wednesday's post-cabinet press briefing, Information Minister Dr. Dana Morris-Dixon says these reforms underscore the government's firm commitment to law and order.
There were amendments made to the Offences Against the Person Act.
Your commitment to law and order is not firm because you have a prime minister that is under investigation for illicit enrichment and cannot certify his assets. Cap. You understand? Bolo, your whiskey, have your wasting periods. But it's something to check my WhatsApp. Hold on there. When hold on there. Right, that was going there, so. Jamaica slip on the World Press Freedom Index. We just talked about it a while ago, bro. We just talked about it. It coming in the news, for the midday news. We just talked about it a while ago. Lenzo to go on. He said, Andrew have achieved everything he have personally while he is a PM. Else this happened. Doctorate, billionaire, you name it. I'm not sure. Yeah, class prefect. Yeah, man, we just talked about it a while ago, man. Because I say, the press ranking I go down, so it goes, it goes to show the dictatorship vibe we are going to Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But yeah, man, it's crazy. How about them damn Clippers? Man, I was on a basketball level. I definitely cursed out Harden. I'm not gonna apologize. If they don't win Game 7, I'm not gonna apologize. How everybody in the Labour Party is a doctor, yet still they are so dunce.
to the Offences Against the Person Act,
Yvonne,
the Criminal
what's up?
Justice Administration Act, and the Child Care and Protection Act. These amendments represent a vital and deliberate response to the levels of violent crime in our society, particularly those involving the most heinous offense, which is murder.
Dr. Morris Dixon says while the amendments preserve incentives for accused individuals to plead guilty, the resulting sentences will remain robust enough to deter serious crimes.
We know that we will still give that credit if you do plead guilty, but this term that is still served needs to be sufficiently long to serve as a disincentive for doing this. So the Prime Minister said this was a priority, and it is a priority, and we have done what we said we were going to do. No one can think that I can commit murder and I can go and cool out for a bit in jail and then come back out after 15 years or so and commit another murder. We are saying that is no longer the case.
The reforms follow growing public calls for tougher measures against violent criminals.
So I'm going to use our own logic with her. I want the same energy for the politicians them that thief money. So them can't thief money, don't get no sentence, come back in some other capacity, are already rich off of thieving money, and them assets don't get seized. Somehow later on down the line, them are a politician again. And no, we don't want the cycle of theft to continue. So we need these same stringent laws be put on illicit enrichment members and persons that commit cronism, acronism, and cronism. Where them have them family member and them friend as some type of business partner in the business of real estate, while them are the Prime Minister and have the real estate agencies them in them office I control it, while them friend now, them people they forget lock up for many years and them asset need to be seized. So they know on principle you never ever do no shit like that. Same energy we want. And if you're not doing that, you ain't doing shit. Cause corruption is one of the breeders of crime and violence in the country. So if you're not tackle corruption, when you go give 50 years for this and that not do nothing. Cause when you have man have so much money, then you can just pay for this and motivate people to do that and that and that. You understand? They can buy out lawyer, they can buy out judge, they can buy out this and they can buy out that. So that now work out, miss. So if people them were rich, then can go suburbs and do what they do now, and them then don't get no penalty, but the man are poor and go and suffer. We don't want to hear that. We don't know. I mean, them say it is in the news that is the man named Errol whatever. But me I listen to Atafai Press and me I listen to Andre, and them I say, you don't really know, and when you really look into it, Simone, you don't really know. You don't really know. You don't know for real, you don't know.
For tougher measures against violent criminals.
We're very serious about this. We're very serious about preserving life. We're very serious about the rights of the victims. And the victims are often voiceless in...
Yeah, the victims like us, the taxpayers that are not thief for money, we are voiceless. We don't have a voice. We need the people who are thief for money for go to prison for 50 to 100 years. How about that? Just like criminal then we are kill off people. Yes, this is the call. We want the same energy for the thief them. Yes.
Happens. And so this is us saying to Jamaica, we hear the cries of all of the people who have been victims and their families have been victims to murder. And we are very much saying to Jamaica.
So come to now hear the cry of the people them, the victim them we get their money stolen by the government. Why we not hear the cry of the corrupted? What go on for that? What go on for that?
We will not stand for it, and the penalties demonstrate that.
Shamala Pullen, TVJ News.
You better make sure the penalty them, at least Market J can fix things. You don't worry yourself.
Minister of Works Robert Morgan has provided an update on several bridges across the country that are being rehabilitated.
The Priority Bridge Program, which is funded by your tax dollars to the tune of $1.5 billion, which will include 7 bridges, including the Tribe Bridge, which is $230 million, which is now 60% complete. We had some rains over the last several.
Yo, the man they lie. Yo, me I said they lie. Somebody will live in a Tribe Bridge, you know, just send some picture. Because last time they say thing they are 40%. It's not even they are 10%. So now they must say 60. Me not believe them. Me probably they are 20. Me not believe them, brother. That me I tell you.
On the border between Shillong and Manchester.
Me see Mr. Lonesome put up a picture of them at Tribridge and that reach 10% when they say reach 40. Me not believe them. Them too lie, brother.
Which would have slowed down the work. But the work has restarted. But the people do have access as they have a footbridge, a temporary footbridge that we have put in place.
As it relates to other bridges, Mr. Morgan says studies have been completed as they enter the next phase.
The Spring Village Bridge in St. Catherine, which is another $250 million, that's 10% in progress. We're driving piles into the ground now to lay the foundation for that bridge. There was also in the news the Craig Mill Bridge, which is valued at $170 million. We're in the planning stage of that, but we are currently constructing a $30 million.
Yes, hey, Lassom, tell them if you take some picture and tell them if you do like a 30-minute to a minute video. Yeah? Yes, we want some picture of the Tribridge. We want to see what them, when them say a 60%, we want to see what they mean by 60%. Me want to see it. And we're going to show it on the platform here. Yes.
Footbridge to give the people of Craigmill access across the river.
There's a growing call for more inclusive education systems to support students with disabilities. That call hosting a seminar in...
Yeah, man, make them do it for me, man. Make them do it. Hey, plug out them something for me, mama. Plug out everything. It too card them. Cause me don't know if phone not charge. Me don't know what going on if your shifts no go, but you not charge. The white one, you wanna charge? Me don't know what my wanna go. You plug in? Plug out. Plug in a good one. People, big up on yourself. Alright, I'm gonna leave for now. Give me wire. Give me wire. No man, the white one. Alright, so watch out now. No big up on yourself. Simone, big up yourself. Yeah man, it's a charge now. Small world, big up. Lensworth, big up. Everybody, big up. Class Prefect, big up. Lassom, big up. Splash DJ, big up. Everybody, big up on yourself. Zane, all if you talk about as usual, all if I think I go on, but you don't know. That was time. God and time. No. Love it. I'm glad to say people actually find, more people find back the page. Because I have over 200 people this time. A long time I see 200 people in the chat. So I just got to work. You know them with it? And I appreciate it again. As you guys leave out, please remember hit the like button so we can get to 200 likes. See? Junette, big up yourself. Look more here. That is it.